My name's Kevin Scally, and I've recently been made redundant by Edinburgh College. I'm making this video as I want you to help me to win my job back, and by doing this we will help protect the job of every lecturer and EIS fellow member at Edinburgh College, because you're all at risk. I also feel I need to tell people the truth, as I know there are lies and rumours circulating about my redundancy. I've taught events management at the college for 13 years, but the decision was made to cut this course entirely. This is despite Edinburgh being the festival capital of the world and a significant event city globally. I've been an active union rep and branch committee member for 10 years, and I'm also a health and safety rep. More importantly, I have a 7-year-old daughter and a wife. Like many of you, I've got a mortgage and bills to pay, but at the end of June I've been made compulsory redundant by the college, and this was despite being able to identify way more than enough hours which were available for me to teach, which would have kept me in a job. So I am now unemployed. In December, the principal declined an invite to work together with EIS Fella and other colleagues in Unison and the Student Association to lobby for more money for the college and for the sector. It seems she had other plans, which involved cutting the number of lecturers. In January, 189 lecturers were informed that they were in a pool being targeted for voluntary severance, with the aim of removing 32 full-time equivalent lecturing posts. Any meetings involved in this process involved a script being read out, no questions were answered, and any comments made were greeted with a "noted." In fact, my team went to the first consultation meeting and the report justifying targeting our team had not even been written yet. The selection criteria used to justify cutting the events course was so poor, our team submitted a collective grievance. But contrary to procedure, the principal and then the chair of the board refused to hear it. When it came to selecting me for redundancy, a matrix was used. I scored full marks in anything based on facts and figures such as attendance, but I was marked down on opinions for things like flexibility. It should also be noted that the managers involved in producing the scores for our team hadn't even managed all the people involved in the process. So I appealed the matrix. I was told I was still being made redundant. So I asked for notes and justification on my appeal and the scores. I was told there are none. So I was sacked. This is despite the college achieving more than the required FTE post savings and more than the financial savings needed. I did not apply for voluntary severance or receive a voluntary severance payment, as I want to remain as a lecturer, and I expected the college to take all the necessary steps to avoid compulsory redundancy. This did not happen. I can honestly say I've not been offered any jobs, I've not declined any jobs, and I've not been offered any retraining. I would not put myself and my family through this if I'd been offered a job. It would be wrong for people to have the attitude that I am the only one who's been made redundant and it doesn't affect you. I am the first to be made redundant unless we fight and win. The reality is it could be you next. It would appear I've been targeted for being a union rep. However, we would be going on strike for any member in a similar position. No one wants to be on strike. But unfortunately, despite the EIS Fella branch's best efforts, it appears the principal is going to force us to continue our strike action from Monday the 28th of August. And this will continue until we win. We have no option unless management changes their stance on implementing compulsory redundancies. I know there will be people who will struggle financially. But if you compare this to the struggle of losing your job, which is a possibility in the future, then it's a fight and a sacrifice worth making. Make use of the strike pay and ask your reps about how you can access additional funding. If we stick together, we can win this. It's a fight we have to win, it's a fight we can win, and it's a fight we will win because there is unity and strength. Thank you all for your support, and I hope I'll see you on the picket line.